Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. This is your favorite divine light, and today we're going to be looking to the next 7 days, the energies of it. I have many cards here, and we're going to start with your cup, and then we're going to move into your saucer. At the end, we're going to pull your cards. I'm using here the selenite crystal. This is actually for cleansing and removing the energy blockages. So if you have been blocked for a while, it can be happening as an inspiration, or maybe if you're looking for a job, maybe you're not getting any prospects recently. So this can be removed out of your life, okay? And I see there's a pathway opening here, and towards the end of the week, maybe this energy is actually with the new moon, new beginning energy. This is going to start affecting your life overall. We have here in the middle of the week, there's actually some tears of joy, a chunk of money showing up. This can be something unexpected appearing in your energy, or maybe something expected and long overdue, and you are like not even wanting it to come forward anymore because it just maybe drained you too much. I want to pull one of these cards. These are like spirit animal spirit cards, so to see, set the intention. And if you have any questions, it's good to focus on that so you can see what the energy you need to be in order to receive your desires. Tarantula, which is a spider, as we know, is actually a web weaver. The web weaver, the creator of the destiny, we can actually interpret that. And let me tell you, when I was actually intended before I started this reading, I've said, you know what, I'm going to be looking into what is destiny have in store for you. And now the web weaver came forth. By the way, if you're going to enjoy this reading, go ahead, hit subscribe and join the beautiful soul community. Subscription is totally free, but it's a great way to support the channel. Also, I'm going to leave a link up here. If you would like a private reading, you can go ahead and check that one out. I'm going to show you there are two faces that I see here. Oh, actually three. Two babies, one grown up. Grown up has a beanie above their head, on top of their head, and they have another smaller version of themselves. This can be your energy, okay? And you have a smaller version of yourself has another beanie above your head. This can be also like a mini version, maybe a younger, I'm not gonna say younger self, I'm gonna say maybe like a sibling, is someone younger than you are, can be someone taking mentorship from you, following your guidance, can be symbolizing that, okay? Also, maybe like mini you, your younger self is actually speaking to you here. What I see overall, you're going to be starting the week with a heart shape appearing here. There's a person above that, maybe meeting with someone who is close to your heart. And I also have like a smiley face. This looks like kind of like a person on one of the monies, like the $100 bill. Benjamin? Not exactly. I feel like this person has a little bit like on the blonde side as well. So I feel like this meeting is going to be about some sort of like a money. But the thing is, because the person here is smiling, I feel like this is actually going to end up being very well for you. This can be about a negotiation about money or discussion, or maybe even like brainstorming about how to grow, how to make it, how to grow it. That can be the information here. There's a crowd appearing. Maybe this is actually going to be inspired by a crowd you're going to be following, or this can be like a financial, I don't know if you have like financially the people that you're getting advices from. This can be even that kind of a thing as well. It doesn't have to be some people that you know face to face. This can even be like maybe like an influence. I'm not going to say influencer because like they're economists actually out there. Like they're knowledgeable people that you can follow. It can be someone like that as well. Can be one of the advice that they're giving also. Maybe you're going to start taking slow steps towards it is going to start working out. But on the bottom, we have here a hybrid animal. The head is the elephant, body is a crocodile. Elephant is wealth, opportunity, but the crocodile is a dangerous animal here, and it's a slow moving and a predator and a cold-blooded, so it doesn't have any mercy. When the time comes, it's not like an elephant. It's not lovely. It's not playful. So seems like here you are in between right now. There is seems like there's something in front of you. The head looks like an elephant, but the body is not. It is a crocodile. So if this is if you have any financial desires, or maybe if you see a financial opportunity right now, it seems like something that is going to last for generations, because that's what the elephant actually represents. You know, you need to just double check this thing, because behind it you might have a crocodile sitting and waiting to eat all of whatever you have, or whatever that you can gain in the future. Okay, so do not jump into that right away, because I see that there's a heart's desire here, and I'm gonna say this heart's desire is going to be something very light. It is not going to be something heavy that you need to invest a lot, that you need to think through a lot. There's going to be some small thing appearing here for you. Okay, this can even be maybe a help coming from government. Maybe you're going to school, you're going to get a grant or a scholarship. This can be that, maybe like, let's say for example, this can be the student loan that you're going to be signing, but you might also have another application around the corner that you can fill out that can bring you whatever that you're desiring in free way, basically. Not like a scholarship, is actually a free way of like going to school. So it can be something like that. This is an example. You can actually take the example and apply it to anything in your life. This can even be a relationship you're looking up, like, because it's showing up a heart shape here, because the tarantula is actually the web weaver of the universe, starting to weave the webs of the destiny here for you. Okay, so you're going to probably start like a meeting with the people who are actually going to get you to where you want to be in life, where your focus is. So your focus is in the negative. Basically, you might get dragged into a negative, so be aware of that. Be very mindful to what you're thinking. Also, seems like if you have the positive focus in you, the heart's desire, your heart's desire is actually going to lead you to that desire in you. Okay, another thing I have here, the new moon energy. We're gonna have, I think, October 2nd or the 3rd, the new moon coming forward. New moon is a good energy to start new things. Okay, so you can start with a planning, and writing something on the paper is actually a great way to make it happen. Okay, it is the first step. You don't have to take massive steps in order to create something amazing in your life. You can take the first step and start writing down. And the new moon energy, you see, it's like even shaping a hook for you, so you can catch your desire here. Okay, like a fisherman casting its her fishing rod into the sea. This is actually going to be that kind of like good opportunity for you. The person that we get to here, we have twins, two babies. One of them actually looks a little scary here. The other one is actually okay. The babies can be the new beginning, or maybe a Gemini energy. You might have a Gemini here. Gemini is an air sign, intellectual, but sometimes they can be double-minded, they can be indecisive, and they can be one thing 1 second, another thing another second. Okay, so I see you here, you're approaching the situation very calm manner, even though your inner child is maybe like, okay, fearful about the situation you see. Number 3 also forms here. Maybe your inner child is actually encouraging you to be a little bit more creative about this endeavor, this person, the situation. But you are calm, and the calmness is actually going to be extremely helpful here. It is going to help you get out of this situation. If this is like a stuck situation, it is going to get you out of there really fast. Or this is someone that you're helping with. Maybe this is a customer that has that kind of like an attitude of like changing mind all the time. You're going to be handling that very well. Okay, and the creativity with the number 3 may be necessary there to actually turn these things around. I see in the middle of the week, this is the beginning of the week, it seems like here in the middle of the week, we have 3 different shooting stars, and there's a massive crowd here. This kind of looks like there's something on fire. The fire can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, can be a new endeavor, adventure, or even maybe an environment that is really hyped up, entrepreneur spirit they have, or maybe some people that they have like it can be like a sports event as well. You can be in the crowd watching the sports event. You can be someone actually joining the sports event. This can be the idea of it. Maybe running a marathon. You're gonna make it like a New Year's resolution as that. Can be something like that as well. It is going to put you in a crowd, and a fiery crowd, and it's going to put you in a fiery mood as well, this thing. And if it is coming to you as an inspiration, again, you don't have to start running and preparing for marathon tomorrow, but you can just write it down on the corner. If that's meant to be, maybe there is like that's the divine calling you have that will help you raise whatever that you're desiring here, raise maybe money, or even like get to the level that you want to be, maybe for health. I see someone here that is raising their hands up. They are holding a number 8 here, and it seems like somebody is actually presenting something to all these people. Number 8 indicates material satisfaction, so this can be some skill that you have in your hand because it's showing its end. So it can be a skill that you have that you're going to start to present this to many people as well. Now, like, we have social media, which actually makes the world a smaller place. So if you have something, maybe this is going to be your breaking point here. You might even get like the best formula to get attention for it. Another thing is, this can even be, doesn't have to be like going overseas or overboard. This can be maybe in your own company, wherever that you're working. You might actually handle a task in a such a beautiful manner that everybody is actually going to congratulate that, approve that. And we even have a legal paper here. This kind of looks like a woman's face right there. You can see the nose and the chin, the long hair. This might even bring some sort of like a feminine abundance, feminine in the sense of the Empress. The Empress is the creator, like the Mother Earth, the creator of the plants, creator of the life. So this can be someone maybe you're impressing, can be a representative of an authority as well. Doesn't have to be specifically a person. It can be representative of like maybe if you say the government is the father, patriarchy, I can say maybe the educational system can be the matriarchy, because it is actually a creative environment most of the time. Okay, so it can be even like an acceptance to a school, acceptance of some sort of like award, some appreciation coming forward afterwards. Okay, this can be the beginning of it, because I know this is like the next 7 days. It seems like it is like many events happening in 7 days. This can also be for the future forecast as well, from whatever that you're actually thinking today can manifest if you follow up in the future. I see here you're jumping off of maybe a helicopter, but kind of seems like an old school sewing machine as well. You see your parachute and you're just coming down. So this can be, whatever this effort that you put in can actually help you get out of like a burning plane, basically. Maybe even like bring you a new job opportunity. I see that the phone lines are actually going to be forming, so you might get a lot of recognition after what you accomplish. There's another legal paper here. Now I see a male's face here, so it's like the perfect balance of maybe even like a school, the government, maybe like graduating and getting a job right away. The graduation timeline now is September is the beginning of the schools, and the graduation can come up to maybe January or the June time. So it can be like the forecast. Maybe you're seeing here what's going to be happening down the line, and I can see here the unicorn. You see the horn right there, a beautiful baby smiling on top of it. So this is actually a new beginning. It is going to bring whatever the action that you're taking, maybe even from this week, everything that you're investing will bring that unicorn. Even the here, I kind of see this is like a unhappy elephant, maybe a very serious elephant also. But the unicorn is telling me this is a wish fulfillment. This is a wish that you don't really fathom it's possible for you. It's going to come forth, okay? The elephant can be material satisfaction, long-term security. Also, it can symbolize maybe a person. We can say maybe elephant can be someone who is wealthy, who has long-term security, but this is a younger elephant, maybe younger member of like a wealthy family is going to come across. You're going to be actually maybe even create a partnership with them. Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I kind of see like the head and the skirt of a ballerina here. The head kind of looks like a bird. Ballerina can be someone very gentle, sensitive, graceful. Also, the bird indicates maybe very good, articulate with their words. Seems like this person is appearing in the middle of the week again in your life. The patriarchy, the matriarchy, the mother energy. This person can be someone with a bird, maybe is going to bring you some very good news, okay? Let's get into your plate. Hold your desired question in your mind. And let's see what the answer is going to be for that. Okay, this is a fast coming thing, okay? I even see like we are going into October now, the Halloween season. I mean, depends on where you are. Not every country is celebrating it or it just enjoying the thought. But if you're into it, can be like a little ghost here, Casper, the friendly ghost smiling you there. I actually grew up watching the translation of that. Anyways, your desire coming extremely fast, it seems like here. There's an island here in your heart. The island can be actually like isolation. Maybe you need to get isolated in order to receive that inspiration. I also see there's a male character holding up this island. Male can be masculine, someone helping you here. And I always mention this, but I'm going to say it again. Someone helping you here doesn't mean this person, you need this person's help to make it happen. This person is the hand of God. Basically, God doesn't come to deliver everything to your door. He uses them, he or she uses the people most of the time. People, creatures that he has created to deliver the things that we're desiring. Okay, so it is like this person is going to be something like a carrier of God. Okay, carrier, yeah. And I see here there's this person, I feel like they have the energy of like an earth sign, calm, because they're just grounded and a little slow to move. But they're going to be solid. I also see there's a woman right there. She has a bird above her head. Again, she has like a head covering. Can be a grandma, grandpa, and the grandma, not a grandpa, but maybe mother's sides, father's sides. This can be someone who actually left you something, or maybe someone that is going to be leaving you something. They have a cat on their shoulder. This can be someone who owns a cat. And seems like here they're going to reach out to you when in the beginning of the week, or maybe they're going to send you a signal. I see that you might be starting the week in like a darker mood, and they are going to be enlightening that. Okay, their energy is going to, maybe when the thought of this person is going to enlighten that. I see a letter I next to her. Can be like in her Ingrid, maybe Bridget in her first name or the last name. This letter can be. Another thing I see here, the warrior with the spike, with the wand. The warrior can be fire energy. Again, we had the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming forward to help you out with this new thing that you're going to be starting. The Tarantula, I mentioned that it is the web weaver of the universe, and it is an earth sign. This can be someone actually maybe setting things up for you initially, starting things. If you're at a crossroad, they're going to be actually maybe pointing out to right way to you. And this can also indicate that maybe you're going to be receiving a lot of intuitive guidance along the way. And you're completing a cycle, you're completing your dharma and going on to a new pathway right now. And this can also indicate that pathway is going to be created for you in a very smooth way, okay, if you follow your intuition. And if you are not feeling imbalance, this can cause you to actually hesitate or over intellectualize your actions. And the best way to get out of that headspace is the daily journaling, okay, writing things down on a piece of paper and let the universe deliver to you the answers. Always ask the question in a way that you want to hear the answer for, okay? Because this is the thing, when you ask, why is this thing always happening to me, the universe will say, yes, let me show you why it's always happening to you. But when you ask the question, how is my life is so perfect, you're gonna start to see the evidence of that, because the universe is a mirror, reflects whatever that you ask to like appear. Let's see, we have the Knight of Swords, the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. A new idea, new thought might be coming forward. I see the pennant again. Again, there's a pen here, and it's time to write down your ideas. This can even be someone who actually has creative ideas, who will inspire you. Pick up the inspiration, okay? Pick up the inspiration, because they're going to be extremely useful for you. You can even open up a new door to your bright new future. We have Two of Wands. Start planning. If you grab the pen and paper, start planning, because Two of Wands is the precursor of a new adventure coming forward. We have the full moon here. We're in the new moon stage right now, so look for the full moon. It is going to be bright and light. It is going to illuminate your path. When you start to write the things down, by the time it gets to the full moon, I feel like you're going to start to receive your answers through the spirit. And we have heavy blue energy here. Blue is the color of protection. We have lapis lazuli, for example, here. You can use that kind of cultivate, evil eyes blue too. Cultivate those kind of colorful energies in order to protect what you're starting. You might have a judgment moment along the way. This is actually the purging. Whatever is holding you in this new, like back in the past, you're going to get the chance to clear that out. You might even come across with the people that you haven't forgiven, and maybe they didn't say they're sorry. You're gonna come, maybe they're gonna come back to the surface, so you can let them go and cleanse your energy so you can move on to the new future, because they don't belong into your new bright abundant future. We have Six of Swords. Okay, there is something here. I see like there's a feminine energy heavy. This can be women helping you in your life, and this can be your energy, like cutting the clouds here, looking at the moon and looking at the star and anchoring into a new bright future. So when you actually, the judgment, when you let go of what holds you back, that maybe you're feeling angry at someone, or like resentment, and when you let that go, it seems like you're going to be moving from choppy waters to the calmer shores. And the star on the air is your wish fulfillment, your heart's desire. Okay, you're going to get to your desire much closer. You're going to become closer to your desire. Okay, let's see. I want to pull some cards from this astrological reading cards, and it had actually something here on the back, so I'm going to give you an example. Hold a question in your mind. Okay, can be something like this: how will I find my partner, for example, or will I receive money in the future? What sort of career would suit me? Okay, this kind of questions can be actually answers through these cards. So hold that question in your mind, and let's see what they're going to be speaking to you. I'm going to pull 3 cards if you have like a different question each time. Let's see what the answer is going to be. We had the Zodiac sign, the Gemini wants to come forth. The energies communicate, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So this is about the first question. The second question, the answer to that, we have the 8th house. This transformation area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. Okay, the 8th house, I feel like this is the house of partnership. You have the masculine and the feminine here, so you might be merging those two energies together, or you might be coming together with a person that is actually going to help you you know, transcend those emotions. If you have something like, if you are being stuck somewhere, they're going to be actually helping you get out of that situation. The third one is the 9th house, the broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey, which is actually the 6 of Swords energy here. You might be within the third one, the third question, expanding your knowledge about a situation. Okay, and let's see what your destiny calls. We have the sacred destiny here. And then finally, I'm going to get from your Divine Feminine Oracle, which is like a very really divine deck, which has like all the divine women from the history. We have here a Voyage. Okay, guys, we have the full moon time. There is an opportunity of travel coming your way. Okay, the travel can be mental travel as well. Initially, maybe you're going to start to visualize something that you want to have in your life. You're going to start to incorporate that into your daily routine. This can be even like future, you know, seeing your future, seeing yourself in that place that you want to go. Or this can be like a desire. Maybe you want to go somewhere, you wanted to meet someone together as a family, go somewhere or become family with someone. If you have any romantic interest, can be something like that, or can be with a friend. It doesn't have to be becoming a family with maybe a place that you want to work at. This is going to be some connection basically forming, and it seems like here there's a voyage is seeming like happening with this situation for you. Okay, this can be mental, maybe from where you are, from choppy waters to the calmer shores. If you're going through like hardship right now, it is actually going to carry you to a calmer, better place. It seems like here, this week's energy, when you cultivate the new moon's energy, new beginning, during the full moon, your messages, your plans are actually going to start to come forward. I don't want it to be random, so I'm going to be picking it specifically, okay? Let's see. We have the Green Tara, one of the most beautiful goddesses. Green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. So basically the message I feel here says you need to follow your heart's, whatever that your intuition is guiding you to, because she's actually being guided by the intuition here, okay? But let's see what her message is here for you. She is actually one of the holy women, and she's that sacred nudge to get moving, to do what it is that your soul compels you to do, okay? And the question here you can ask, what does my soul want me to take action on right now? And you can focus on your heart, and from your heart there's going to be answer coming forward, and it's going to be a very light answer. If it's coming from your head, it is going to be heavy, maybe even like criticizing. There are so many injustices in the world, so much suffering, that it is easy to get stuck in the molasses of helplessness. The brilliant Burmese diplomat Aung San Suu Kyi says, if you're feeling helpless, help someone. Exactly. This is what I keep saying. I didn't know whose quote was this. So Green Tara is about aligning what moves us to tears with compassionate action. She is the push to do something, anything that might alleviate the suffering of others, in the process of taking action with love, and from love we also liberate ourselves, basically. So if you are actually in a situation that you need divine help, basically it's telling you to help someone. But the thing is, I always add this thing, like you cannot pour from an empty cup. Like if your cup is empty, first help yourself and then the others, okay? It's like the, you know, on the planes they say, put the mask on yourself first and then the child, because if you pass out, who's going to take care of the child? Okay? So I feel like that's that's the energy here before you start helping. We have here beautiful scenery. This is the eclipse. Lunar? No, solar eclipse, right? I know myself deeply and find myself worthy, okay? Eclipse, yes. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.